Spent 5 years from 90 to 95 and in the 82nd. From there, I went to Special Forces in 96. I went to the Q course and then was assigned as an 18 Charlie to 7 Special Forces Group, which worked at Central and South America, deployed all different countries down there, and being a teacher. And I really enjoyed teaching, pretty good at it. I learned a lot during that time. Then September of 2001, I went to selection, got selected to go out to Delta, and then from 2001 until 2011, I spent my time as an operator out at Delta. I did 12 rotations while I was there, so basically all my 30s. So my experience level, I was at the top of my game. But there's a cost to that on the humanness, you know, and no one can evade that. You know, there was a toll. Started losing a lot of abilities, like I didn't know how to get back to my house. You know, I'd be driving down the road and not know where I'm at. In the Civil War time, you know, they called it soldier's heart. In World War I, you know what I mean, in two kind of time frame, it was shell shock. Oh, they got shell shock. And then it was battle fatigue. That was a big one, Vietnam time. So it was all the same events human beings be involved in combat. And all of these are references to what we now call PTSD. The cool thing is, I mean, we went to cognitive therapy, vestibular therapy, psychological therapy, I mean, all these different things that helped me get better. And it all worked, you know, I mean, this stuff works, you know. Through my own experiences, what I was exposed to during all those times, I was like, hey, here's me, you know, I mean, a guy from the unit, a good reputation, all this support, and it was super hard. So with all of that, you know what I mean, warrior home, family completely good, spiritually, you know what I mean, good, I tanked. Yeah, I mean, like all the way to the point where it would have been just fine if I blew my head off. So when we start talking about 22 veteran suicides a day, like, yeah, I was almost one of those. And that's not just saying it. So that, you know what I mean, knowing and having lived through all that, then the other thing is, hey, what about the guys that don't have the family? Don't have, I'm not pushing spirituality or religion on anybody or anything, but they don't have anything greater grounded than what they were in, you know? Those are the guys that make up the 22 suicides a day. And that's a real number.